Prison abolitionist politics, which used to be rejected outright as utopian or science fiction, have become more widely accepted. They have even pierced the mainstream in U.S. media outlets such as the New York Times Magazine and MSNBC, as well as a documentary aired on the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation's nationally syndicated radio program, Ideas. The 2020 global protests, ignited in part by police murders, including those of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Tony McDade, and by the vigilante murder of Ahmaud Arbery, inaugurated a new phase of interest in and support for abolitionist politics, with calls to abolish the police intersecting with the demand to #free them all that had gained traction during the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. While the summer of 2020 marked narrative shifts, those shifts were possible in large part because of sustained grassroots organizing in places like Minneapolis that prepared fertile ground for the seeds of abolitionist politics. Minneapolis-based groups such as Reclaim the Block, Black Visions Collective, and MPD 150 that had advocated for reductions to the city's police department over several budget cycles helped create conditions in which the city's residents could go beyond holding defund the police signs high to support city council members crafting a plan to replace the Minneapolis Police Department with a Department of Public Safety that would take a public health approach. Today, a combination of established and more recently formed groups constitutes a bigger, more dynamic ecosystem of abolitionist organizing and advocacy that has existed in many years. The mainstreaming of prison abolition during the past decade can also be seen in the growth of new local groups such as the Toronto Prisoners' Rights Project, established in 2019, alongside long-standing collectives like the Vancouver Prisoners' Justice Day Committee, as well as national formations in the United States such as the Movement for Black Lives and the National Lawyers Guild. There has also been a significant upsurge of abolitionist scholarship. All this is to say, as we write this book, we are hopeful, yet somewhat surprised, to see prison abolitionist positions that few people articulated even a decade ago being accepted in a broader variety of settings and spanning political perspectives.